What if a muscle car didn't care about elegance? No restraint, no apology, no permission. In 1970, Plymouth unleashed a car that wasn't built to impress executives, but to intimidate the street. This is the Cuda 440. Short wheelbase, big block torque, pure rebellion on 4 tires. Why the Cuda was different? By the end of the 1960s, muscle cars had split into 2 worlds. One chased refinement, the other chased dominance. The Barracuda platform had always been compact, fast, and aggressive. But in 1970, Plymouth completely reimagined it. New E-body platform, wider stance, more attitude. And then they dropped in the 440 big block. The result wasn't balanced. It wasn't polite. It was violent performance in a compact body. Big block in a small cage. Under the hood lived Mopar's torque monster. 440 cubic inches, Super Commando. Single 4-barrel carburetor. High compression internals. Massive iron block authority. Factory rating: 375 horsepower. 480 lb-ft of torque. But anyone who drove one knew. The numbers were conservative. The real story wasn't peak horsepower. It was instant torque. Power delivery character. The 440 didn't rev high. It didn't need to. At low RPM, the car lunged forward. Rear tires fought for grip. The front end felt light. This was muscle car physics at its most extreme. Keycap 4 transmission and drivetrain, built to survive abuse. Buyers could spec a 833 4-speed manual, TorqueFlite automatic. Both were brutally strong. Rear axle options included sure grip limited slip, aggressive street gearing. The drivetrain wasn't refined. It was overbuilt. Because Plymouth knew exactly how this car would be driven. Keycap 5 chassis, short, wide, and angry. The E-body platform gave the Cuda its personality. Short wheelbase, wide track, compact proportions. That combination made the car explosive off the line, demanding at speed, extremely alive in the driver's hands. This wasn't a highway cruiser. This was a street brawler. Keycap 6 design, no subtlety required. The 1970 Cuda looked dangerous standing still. Key visual cues. Shaker hood option. Aggressive grille with Cuda script. Wide rear haunches. Minimal chrome, maximum muscle. It didn't look expensive. It looked ready. Interior, driver first, comfort optional. Inside, the Cuda reflected its purpose. You got bucket seats, full gauge cluster, thick steering wheel, minimal distractions, no luxury theater, no grand touring illusion. Just you, the engine, and the road. Keycap 7 performance, fearless and unforgiving. Period road test showed 0 to 60 miles per hour, 5.6 seconds. Quarter mile, low 13 stock. But numbers never told the full story. The Cuda 440 felt faster than it measured, more aggressive than it timed, more alive than almost anything else on the street. It demanded respect and punished hesitation. Why the Cuda 440 is iconic. The 1970 Cuda 440 represents a peak moment in American muscle. Before emissions rules, insurance crackdowns, government intervention. This car existed when engineers still asked, what happens if we go further? It wasn't refined. It wasn't safe. It wasn't sensible. And that's exactly why it matters. Keycap 9 rarity and collector value. Many 440 Cudas were driven hard, modified, raced, destroyed. Survivors are increasingly rare. Today, clean examples command $120,000 to $200,000 plus. Not because they're rare like HEMIs, but because they represent pure, usable big block muscle. 10. What the Cuda 440 symbolizes. This car symbolizes youthful defiance, mechanical honesty, power without compromise. It's not the most famous Cuda, but it might be the most authentic. The rebel's choice. The 1970 Plymouth Cuda 440 didn't want approval. It wanted dominance. If you respect raw torque, compact brutality, and muscle cars that demand skill, backhand index pointing right, subscribe. Backhand index pointing right, like this video. Backhand index pointing right, comment. Cuda 440 or Cuda HEMI, which one would you drive? Because legends aren't polite. They're remembered.